Okay, good morning, everybody. As usual, we've been preparing well, although the interval between the last game and the next game is very short, but then we just have to make do with the time we have, and we're doing the best to make sure that we're fully prepared for the game tomorrow.
Yeah, as my coach rightly said, we're preparing and we're doing all we can to make use of the time that we have. And the team spirit is high. We're focused, we're determined, and we know what's at stake. So we're ready.
Thank you so much, Rashida. We will now be opening the floor to some questions from the media. Just a kind reminder, just one question per person and introduce yourself before your question. There's a question there, please.
Thank you. When you play in a cup final, there are always pressures because it comes with the extra desire that you really want to make it. You have worked so hard to get to where you are, and then you just make some extra effort to actualize, the dream of carrying the trophy. Yes, we are preparing very well in all aspects, mentally, psychologically, whatever it is that we are anticipating, we are taking care of it, and we know it's not just going to be just playing football and we go. We must prepare for every scenario that can occur on the field of play. We're fully aware of that, and experience has taught us so many things, and we're fully prepared for that too.
Okay, yeah. For me, no pressures at all, to be honest. Even if there is, I always take it positively because it's okay for you to feel pressured, but how I interpret is what matters a lot. So it's a positive one, and yeah, we're prepared mentally for whatever might happen, as my coach rightly said. And yeah, last tournament might has happened the way it happened, but this time around, yeah, it's just gonna be a different one, and it's gonna be a good one. But we still urge and plead that everything should be done fairly. We want a beautiful football. We don't want something that it's going to be. We don't want something that is. We don't want something that will, not beautify the African football at all. So that's it. So we want a fair game in the officiating and everything. So yeah.
We have our own game plan, and we are sticking to our game plan. And like we know we are playing against the host. We know what we are expecting from the game tomorrow. We're fully prepared for it. And like I said, we're sticking to our own game plan. Thank you. Thank you. I pray that the omen of not losing any final continues tomorrow also. However, we know all the scenarios are always different. The scenarios have never been the same. It's a new scenario, and we are playing against a top team, which we quite know what they can also do. We also are aware of the caliber of coach that they also have that has gotten them to where they are today. But like I said, we believe in ourselves, we believe in our players, we trust what we are doing, and we'll stick to our game plan to ensure that we emerge victorious tomorrow.
Yeah, on my part, we've worked so hard to get to this point. We've gone through a lot. We have sacrificed so much to get to this point, and we know what it means for us as players. We know what it means for us as a nation. We know, the situation we have in our nation right now. We know what football does for us. So, this is everything for us. And for those young girls who have a dream out there, who wants to someday play on the stage. Yeah, so we know this is a much huge responsibility that's bigger than us, and we're willing to do everything we can to keep up and yeah, eventually win the trophy.
Penalties are also part of the game, and every competition has rules. And we are also aware that the game could possibly go to that. So if we are aware that there will likely be penalties, we definitely must prepare for it, which we have also been doing, because anything can happen. And then if it comes to penalties, we are fully ready for it. Francisca Odega was out of training yesterday because she had a knock, and the medical team are also working on her to see how fast she can recover. Where she might not be able to make it, we will have to take it. It's a sad development for us. We just pray she makes it. If she doesn't, the other members of the team will carry on, even in support of her. It will also go a long way in helping to motivate the team. But we'll just pray that she makes it. Well, there are difficulties, but I cannot pick out one moment and to say this is the most difficult part of the whole thing. You know, preparations in general, there are a lot of things that go into it, and you expect that you get the best of support in all aspects so that it makes your work very easy. It has been very challenging for us, but we have tried as much as possible not to allow anything that we consider as a challenge to really affect what we do. Yes, in life there will always be difficulties and different, challenges will always come. But how do you manage them? How do you manage them? How do you get over them? That is what we've been trying to do so that we don't allow them disturb us or affect the team in any way. But like I said, certainly there have been challenges because when you look at our preparations and how we got here too, they are all things that calls for concern. But then, like I said, we must make the best out of every situation that we find ourselves and not allow it, affect us in any way. Yes, like I said earlier, we have been preparing right from the moment, even before we got to Rabat, preparations have been on because the preparation does not only start or end with what we do on the field. Even off the field, we still do a lot of work to make sure that we get the team ready, and that will also continue leading up to the game. Preparations will continue. For the Moroccan team, we acknowledge the fact that they are a good side, and they've been playing very well too, and that accounts for why they are also in the finals. And we cannot take them for granted, considering the fact that they will also be motivated by the fact that they are at home. We are also aware that they got to the finals, the last edition, and they didn't win, and they wouldn't want a repeat of that again. So we are fully aware of the different scenarios with regards to the Moroccan team, and like I said, we are fully ready, and we have our own strategies, and we'll keep to it. A team thing is not about an individual, it's about the team. The fact that she has not been on the field of play does not mean she has not been doing well. She has been instrumental to, motivating the players, trying to get them, to understand what is at stake. She has been fully supportive of everything that we do. And we are making our choices based on, like I said, what we see of the opposition and what we intend to do. She's still relevant and she could have a role to play tomorrow. Thank you for that question. The day is team, not team, not be only one man or two people or three. All of us, everybody gets their own role to play. We get our role as coaches. The players self get their own role. And not be coach sabi everything pass. You go give idea, you go talk the one way say you go fit talk. God give everybody wisdom. The players are professionals. Now them be the principal actors for the field. Sometimes they have the freedom to really express themselves and even decide what they feel will be better on the field of play. Will they communicate, try to reach out to them? And in most cases, when things no go well, you see the captain calling the players together. Make una come, make we come talk, see what they happen, see what they happen, see what we go do. It's part of the game. That's why I talk, say, not be only coach, even the players themselves, then they fit help themselves. When they see situation where they feel say you no go well, there's nothing wrong. Then go call each other, talk, make we try correct this thing so that it go better for us. Now all of us, not be one man work. Everybody they contribute in own quota so that all of us as a team, if we win, all of us they happy. The medical, the backroom staff, and everybody they do their own best to make sure say we get the best result. The only thing we say now the players with the principal actor because now then they for field. So all the thing where we go talk from everywhere, now then go put them for action. So now there is the end. Thank you.
As my coach talk, now we there for few. Now we know where the shoe they pin us for there. So now we gonna need to call. now we gonna need to call ourselves that when things they tense because sometimes coach feel they far away. If he they talk, if you know here, and sometimes if he pass message to one player to pass it to another player, so we need to just make sure say we did very alert. So that's also that one is very important for us to make sure say we communicate and we have different leadership for the field too as well. So aside from me just carrying band, the other players to get different leadership role on that pitch. We need to either motivate, we need to either talk to players when we need to talk to players about tactical things. So we just make sure we take responsibility because in the end, everything our teamwork. So everybody have a role to play. So thank you.
Yes. We're trying to get the best out of everybody. And we look at our own game plan and then look at the opposition to determine who starts, who comes on, and what happens. And then depending on also how the game also goes, it forms part of the decisions that we make. If it's going well for us, we know what to do. If it's not going well for us, we equally have a plan B of what to resort or fall back to. So it's as usual. It's a normal thing that we do in every game. You pick the best that you think will get results for you, and if it's not working out well, you have the option of making changes, and that's what we've been doing also. Thank you. When you go for a competition, you already know that all the teams you are going to play, irrespective of where they come from, there will always be tough teams. And as you make progress in the competition, you know it will be more competitive and tougher than maybe the group stages of the competition. Yes, the last game we played was against a very good side, and we were able to overcome it. We're going to play another good side in the finals. And you are talking about them having quality players, very good players. I feel we equally have the same caliber of players. We have players that are professionals that are playing for some of the top teams across the globe. The players themselves even know each other. Some of them are even teammates. Some of them play in the same league. So they know much more than we even know because of the relationship that exists, between them in their clubs and in the leagues that they also play. So we are not threatened by that. We know they're a good side. Definitely, we acknowledge that. But like I said, we equally have players that can match whatever it is that they will also be presenting. And with regards to the aspect of development of the game, we know very well that there has been progress. It's still work in progress. A lot can still be done to make the African game better in terms of support from various areas. A lot can still be done in that regard to make the game better and the players to also give in more than they are also giving currently. With the fans at the stadium, our players have played in different competitions and leagues with crowds, similar to what they will also be facing tomorrow. So it will not be a strange thing for them that we have fans, in the stadium, and then the place will be noisy. They have played in different competitions. Even in this competition, they have played in different countries with a very large crowd, and they were not intimidated. The last semi-final game we played against Morocco, we handled it well, and the game went as far as the penalty shootout. So it's not a strange thing. It's something that we know, and then we're ready for it. No problems. Yeah.
Hi, it's Ali Howarth from The Athletic. My question.
Yeah, thank you for that question. I think the difference is God's grace, to be honest, because yeah, I do appreciate the fact that you acknowledge that. But if we have to win, we all have to be a unit to win. So that's just it.
Thank you. Well, it's not for us to judge anybody as a weak team or a strong team. They all deserve our respect, having qualified to come for this tournament. And it's about judgment, and this team is stronger than the other. It's about judgment, but I think they all deserve respect, having qualified to come for the tournament. And we all know everybody cannot win, certainly, no matter how competitive the teams can even be. Somebody must win and another must lose for the competition to make progress. By any means, they will be separated. So that some of them are not play in the final does not make them bad sides, but they have also done well to have gotten here. So we do not look at it from the angle that they are coming from a weaker group and then we are coming from a much tougher group. We don't look at things from that perspective. As far as we know, they are a good side. We're fully ready for them. They deserve to be where they are, and we're getting set to make sure that we take on anybody that comes our way as an opponent. To our fans, we cannot thank them enough. To be very candid, we cannot thank them enough. They have been supportive, their voices have been heard, messages have been sent, different platforms, in support of the team. Prayers are being said everywhere. So we quite appreciate all that our countrymen and women are doing to ensure that they make things easy for us, or they show us their total support, so that we'll try as much as possible to make sure that we make them happy by winning the trophy tomorrow. Thank you. See, Mission X is a slogan. It is something that all of us are committed to. And what is it? Just winning this trophy for the 10th time. We are all determined to do it. We are all committed to it. And by God's grace, we are praying and doing our best to make sure that it is made a reality tomorrow. For me personally, yes, anybody in my position will be happy that you have done something for your country and that you have made a lot of people happy also. So it's not anything extraordinary, but the simple fact that you have contributed something and you have made a lot of people happy, I think that is enough for one to say thank you or to say thank God for it.
Yeah, to me personally, first I will be very grateful because it's a dream for me to have the opportunity to lead and also lead the trophy. It's a dream. But beyond the dream, it's going to be a tool for change. A tool for change because we don't want to be stuck with the same issues of, the situation or the conditions that we had to go through to get to this point. So winning its 10th time will be, should be a call to action and a tool for change to keep pushing the women's football to the next level and the level that African football really, Nigerian women national team really deserves.